happy. Women don't want to be happy.
Women like to have something to complain about. That's the number one thing. If you give them nothing to complain about, they'll complain about the fact that they don't have
find something to complain about. They're going to complain to you about somebody else's relationship and put y'all's in it. Like, Tom cheating on Mary. Would you cheat too? Like, what the fuck? No.
Like I said, I done heard a girl out her mouth say she cheated on a nigga because he was too nice. That was her reason. So because he doesn't beat your ass or cuss you out, you cheated on him?
Yeah. She wanted to feel threatened and get beat up. So she cheated thinking he was going to whoop her ass.
That's so crazy to me, dog. So yeah, women are, whew.
Peace. Kofa, G.R.O.W.T.H podcast. Wake your glass up. What's going on, y'all? Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday, October the 26th. The time is now 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am in the lovely city of Atlanta, Georgia. This is G.R.O.W.T.H podcast, where GROW stands for Gentlemen Reaching Our Wealth Through Healing, and this is where we help men find a positive fuck it. I am your humble host, Kofa, K-O-F-A, not coffee, not kufu, not Kofi, or any variation thereof. Kofa rhymes with sofa. Easy to say, easy to spell, right there on the screen. General housekeeping. You see the Cash App, you see the PayPal on the screen. Utilize it as you see fit. Super chat, super stickers also open. Utilize that as you see fit. You also see my Gmail on the screen. Shoot me some videos. Ask me to react to some stuff. I'll chop it up. I'll talk about it, depending on if I got time and in my own rhythm. But as you come in, hit that like button. You don't have to donate if you don't want to. I'm not big on shaking my tin cup. I try to do the work, earn the money the old school way. If you want to donate, cool. If not, cool. I'm gonna keep on cooking. But you do have to hit that like button. Take your shoes off. Pardon me. Take your shoes off when you come in my house. Hit the like button. It's free. Subscribe is also free. If I came down your timeline, you watching me for the first time, consider subscribing. I came down your timeline earlier. You like what I was talking about, go ahead and hit subscribe if you came back to visit. But hit that like button. It keeps me in the algorithm. It does help the channel to grow. Don't forget to share this on your other socials as well. I really appreciate that. But first off, take your shoes off when you come in my house. Hit the like button. Let me go ahead and slide over to y'all comments. See who we got in the building today. Broken Traditions in the building. What's going on, good brother? He says, I'm going to be a little bit late, but he already checked in. It's like that kid that comes to class and be like, hey, I got to go to the bathroom, and just leave their backpack up there with the teacher. I appreciate it, bro.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Mike Has Bad Knees, the greatest name on YouTube.
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
Mike Has Bad Knees says, what's up? What's going on, good bro? Salute to you. Appreciate you being in the building. Let me go ahead and slide over. I think we all caught up, man. Not too many people watching tonight. I really don't give a shit. This not going to be a long one. I'm going to hit this motherfucker and quit it for real, for real. I know I always say that, but we finna get to go ahead and roll it, man. I told y'all, I believe it was last week, maybe the week before, when I spoke about Trevor Bauer, the ex-MLB player, because he got accused, the pitcher that got, had a $50 million contract, got accused of beating up this white woman. What was her name? Lindsey Hill. She accused him. They fired him. Now he playing ball overseas. It's been 2 years. He finally came out and was able to exonerate himself because of all the text messages, the video of her, sitting in the bed smiling with him about 10 minutes before she left his house to start making the claims that he had beat her up and, the swelling set in and all this shit. So he finally used what most men, I always say, we don't use, and that's our voice. We are taught to sit there and take that shit whenever women are spazzing the fuck out, talking about their feelings. We're supposed to stop and we got to take it in, analyze, and this is where a lot of good men fuck up. I'm one of them. Where a lot of good men fuck up. You start analyzing and internalizing that shit, thinking you actually were the one to fuck up. Nope, it was that bitch.
No.
So we're gonna get into a little bit of that tonight. Again, JC in the building. I appreciate you being in here, my brother. Let me see. The young killer in the building. Let me pause the calls for a second. David Dixon, met the young brother at the Manosphere Conclave. Roll Tide, brother. I appreciate you being in here, man.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
He says, Kofa, my guy, about to get off work, smoke one, and watch this one. I'm gonna cook on this, and I'm gonna head out in the garage and light one up, man. I appreciate you being in here, good brother. Big brother JC in the building. What's going on, good brother? He says salute to you as well. Now, I am gonna cook on this. Samantha Lee, Tyrese's ex, she had her whole interview on it. I think it was the Hardly Initiated podcast. So again, you know, she got on there, told her side of the story. I'm so glad Tyrese used that weapon, like I said, that men often negate to use, and that's our voice. Same thing with Trevor Bauer, like I was just saying. He finally was able to tell his side of the story, and had the evidence to back it up. Tyrese is telling his side of the story. You know the old saying, there's always three sides to a story: his side, her side, and the truth. Whatever the case may be, I'm going to ride with Tyrese, because I'll never forget when we turned that brother into a meme, when we turned him into a soundbite on here, the what more do you want from me? Like, and I'll never forget, remember how black women were shitting on this man. Don't forget that. They were shitting on this man because Samantha was so light-skinned, and they were confident that he had married him a Latina and all that shit, and he called her his black queen. I think she mixed or whatnot, but he stood by that woman. So we're going to get into a little bit of that tonight in his response. I'm going to let it run, and you know how we do. I'm going to pause it, comment, point some things out that I hear that other people may miss or think differently about. So just leave your comments in the chat if you think I missed something, if you caught something and I missed something, or you think other people haven't touched on that, because I know other content creators have touched on this. It's cool. Don't none of us own the right to this material. How many damn news stations are fucking out there? They repeat the same story. They still looking for that white dude that had that mass deletion up in, I think it was Maine. I haven't even looked at that because it's yet another one, and people are still pushing back on GUNs. But I'm not gonna go down my political rabbit hole. I'm gonna save that for a joint live with me and Broken Traditions. We still got to work that out. But I think Quiet Storm, yep. Quiet Storm in the building says, finally caught a live. I appreciate you, brother. I low-key had took a week off accidentally on purpose.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
I had took a week off because I've really been studying this cloud IT. I've been going hard. I have some work to catch up on. So I can't sit up here and preach to men about skilling and scaling up, being the midst of mine and not taking care of my business. So the channel's going to look a little bit different, Quiet Storm. And for those that may not have caught me last night, I didn't go live Tuesday because I'm going live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays now. I had to move Tuesday because that's the night I have class. So got to buckle down, grind it out, and stay focused these next 6 months. So it is what it is, brother. I'm glad you came back and caught me live. Sorry I didn't do a big ass announcement, but I was like, man, my folks will be all right. They trust me. I trust y'all. And here we are back together again. But I should have made an announcement. That's my bad. But now y'all know. Jay Great in the building. He said, what's up, Kofa and everybody? Salute to you, good brother. With no further ado, let's go ahead and get into this content tonight. First, we're going to hear a little snippet from her on Hardly Initiated. And trust me, the video from Tyrese, he addressed all this shit.
Him, there will always be a part of me that will love him because of like what we share together. And the child that I look at every day, and like, she looks like him, you know, she looks like us, yeah. And like, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. It's just beautiful.
That is something. Are you now in the spirit of potentially even being able to rekindle a relationship like?
Oh my gosh, you just asked me this. Can we get an edit?
Is that a hard question?
It is. It's loaded because of the fact that there's been so much that's happened, you know, like there's been so much that's occurred. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and pause that. I don't know these guys' names. I really don't. I really just remember the name of their podcast. I'm not taking shots. They have a huge channel compared to mine. They bring on some heavy hitters. Salute to both of those brothers, but I don't know their fucking names. So the one brother just asked, would you consider rekindling? Now she's talking about that's a loaded question. No, ma'am, it is not. Either you want to get back with them or you don't. Either you want to get back with them, or it could we'll even accept a we'll see. This whole loaded answer, there's oh so much that happened and this, that, and the third. The truth is she's thinking about how she fucked things up, how she ran with it. This was the whole purpose of her talking about she had the wrong people in her ear, as you see on the screen. Again, Tyrese is going to address it himself. But this is what men have been talking about for years. This is why I keep telling you guys, you matter. You're not fucking crazy. Just make better choices. You see this shit. Now it's time to act on it or don't act on it and not get with certain women. because we've been saying this all the time. RIP again to Kevin Samuels. Single women keep women single. So they're her friends, family, all in her ear, jaw jacking about how whatever wrong Tyrese had done to her, and he didn't deserve forgiveness or grace. This is why I really don't believe in that shit. When a lot of these other podcasts and channels are talking about grace and forgiveness and humbleness, you're usually giving people another opportunity to screw you over. If you stay with that premise, that old premise, remember what they used to say: forgive and forget. Now they want you to forgive, and just that. You're supposed to stay. You're supposed to stick it out. Keep riding with that person. So pay attention to that shit, fellas. Pay attention to little nuances like this when these other women are talking, because like so many other people have pointed out, she had it all. I think Tyrese is 6 foot. He's relatively in good shape. Still, I think he's a little bit older than me, but the brother's probably in better shape. So he got the 6-pack, 6 foot, and 6 foot, and of course the 6 figures. So again, you can't make them happy. And this is a woman with a fucking celebrity, so you can't say he don't got no pull. He can't pick up a phone and get some shit done. Again, some more stuff that Tyrese is going to address. I'm going to address some things when Tyrese is talking as well and try to point that out as well. But I'm going to let her finish. I just had to stop it there because I feel like that shit was disingenuous. And let me say this before I play it again. So I played a couple of Samantha's videos before I even realized who the fuck she was. I did not know that she was Tyrese's ex-wife. But she was the chick that I was playing when we had the Sigma male videos, and she was trying, and she may not have realized it, but the guy she was describing was a Sigma male that she was attracted to, and this, that, and the third, had no clue that she was low key talking about Tyrese.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
We ain't never had to hear Tyrese just loud beating his chest, claiming to be an alpha. Tyrese has always just been Tyrese since he came in the industry. Ain't nobody really had no huge scandal or no fucked up shit to really say about the brother, other than when he was talking about basically, dating her or maybe dating out or something like that. It was very few and far in between, and nothing serious where he had like legal trouble, no type of shit like that. So Tyrese has been solid as far as we can tell as men and people just watching from the outside looking into the industry. Tyrese has been solid. She had that looking like she kind of fucked it up, but we'll get into that, but I did want to point that out, follow my sword, admit that shit out loud, that I did subscribe to her because I started seeing her videos come down my timeline. She was talking some good shit. I subscribed. The minute I realized, wait a minute, that's the ex that when they started talking about the prenup, I'm like, damn, that's Tyrese's ex that's on the timeline is talking all this. Unsubscribe. Didn't make a dent because she got 338,000 fucking subscribers. We'll get into that in a second as well. I'm gonna let her finish out this babble.
Okay.
Oh shit! Here
My
comes
daughter's
the tears.
father. So I would say this. I would say that if we were both going to show up and we were both going to fight for it equally and sacrifice equally.
Bringing it back on me. If we're gonna fight for it equally, when she's the one that wanted a divorce. She's the one that got the lawyers coming at him and his blood in the water. And it's been 2-3 years. But now she's realizing, and this is what happens, brothers. This is why we say a lot of times that women are children, or at least they move like children. I get, I don't want this shit no more. Oh shit, I remember I used to have that toy. I want it back. Brother done moved on. Let me get to y'all comments before we keep on rolling. Jay Gray says, concerning the mass deleter, Jay Gray says, was it an MK Ultra psyop for gun control? GUN control? Sorry, YouTube. For GUN control? Jay Gray, don't get me started down that rabbit hole. And it's an election year, and the Dems just got a new Speaker of the House, didn't they? I think so. Let me keep on going. Yeah, don't get me started, Jay Gray. Quiet Storm says, ladies, this is what happens when you listen to your dumbass single friends.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
He says, gals, this is what happens when you simp and let women override your purpose.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Oh, fellas, this is what happens when you simp and let women override your purpose. Big facts. Kill Hall in the building. What's going on, good brother? He says, salute. She seemed very condescending and delusional. She realized what she had, and I was lost. and I was lost, but she still wants to get that bag. Brother Kofa, salute. Salute to you, brother. We gonna keep on rolling, like I said. This is one of those, I need this because
I'm in a bind, Nate.
we've seen this story before, during, and after. You done had a solid man, and it's crazy because Tyrese is fucking Tyreek. You know what? I'm gonna let the brother speak for himself. Let's go ahead and roll into this video.
Hold on now, Tyree's got a point on this one.
The truth about the matter is that if I had different people in my ear at that time, I would not have made that decision.
Look, man, I was not going to respond to this video of my ex that's now gone viral. She is loving it.
Pause it already in the beginning. I keep telling y'all, use your voice as a man. Use your voice, bruh. Stop this, oh, I'm bigger than that. And that's one thing I can't stand about the red pill is, oh, we don't need to address these women. That's part of the fucking problem is we don't talk. We still don't really talk. This is why you got so many brothers pushing back against Passport Bros and other guys like that. They always got some shit to say because you're supposed to be the strong, silent type. But notice when you're the strong, silent type, now all of a fucking sudden, you don't know how to articulate yourself. You don't know how to communicate. You're letting the woman run over you. Then when the brother speaks out, then he's shamed for that. And oftentimes as men, again, we naturally just don't talk as much. So all this is a learning curve. The red pill, manosphere space, men-centric space, all this is a learning curve. Notice some of the top people in the manosphere, lead attorney, of course, Kevin Samuels, Obsidian, they're older gentlemen. They have lived life. They've been seeing this for a while. So even brothers like Osei Duke Jackson, I think we're around the same age. I'm 41. I believe he's around the same age. So those of us born in the early 80s, even some of this is finally coming to fruition for us. We've seen it as little boys coming up. Now imagine an Obsidian, Kevin Samuels, again, being 10, or even Andre from Love Crossing Borders, salute to him. Brothers that are 10 years our senior, those of us in our early 40s, they've been seeing it since the 70s. So this whole 50-year time frame that people are talking about the messed up dynamics between black men and black women, those brothers have actually lived that shit the entire 50 years. So if I know the shit that I've seen, I know what y'all have seen, I know what y'all heard. We all remember the movies, the talk shows, all the different media outlets. This is why this is coming to a head. People think this is a fad. It is a joke that everything was going to go down the tubes. Salute to another brother, Dennis Sperling. Everybody thinking all this shit was going to go down the tubes because Kevin passed. They don't realize how bad that lit a fire up under so many of us, including myself. I told y'all one of my goals is to make you miss Kevin Samuels. So brothers, like Tyrese just said, I wasn't even going to address this. Stop that shit. Address it head on. Because guess what? She can never say she didn't know how you felt. She can't tell that fucking lie. And I'm not telling you to cuss her out. I'm not telling you to call out her fucking name. I'm not telling you to do any of that shit. But stand on what the fuck you said. And yes, like I always say, how you felt. You are a human being. Stop dehumanizing yourself talking about like, I don't feel shit. I think. I know Kevin was on that shit. You have to learn where to put that. You have to know when to use that. But in the midst of that, and you felt something, now you got to be in control of your emotions, but you need to verbalize that shit. Can't nobody keep saying that black men don't talk or we don't know how to communicate, but we can stand on our fucking word and then follow it up with action. I'm going to let Tyrese keep on running.
Congratulations, you went viral again over something else that you said because you're trying to build up your YouTube page and get your followers up. Listen, if you had people in your ear that influenced you into leaving your husband and your 1-year-old child, your innocent 1-year-old child, we both were divorcee kids, grew up in toxic environments, torn in between our old family, new family, stepfather, stepmother. That's a life that we both lived. And you packed up a 1-year-old, put a COVID mask on top of the Ring cameras, and I was literally in an airplane on my way home to fight for my marriage and my family. You're heartless. None of your friends recognize you. This is all about money. If you had friends in your ear, you're lying, you're gaslighting, you're playing. The only person that was in your ear was your mama. Her name is Patricia Randolph.
I'm gonna go ahead and pause it. Tyrese putting addresses on it. Shout out to him.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Again, in that video, I watched some of it. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and say I watched enough. When you at this age, and what's going on in the Almanac? Salute, sis.
You go, girl!
When you're at this age, you know what the fuck you've heard. You know what different voices and tones of voice, body language, again, eye contact. You know what that shit look like if you've been paying attention. Now, I understand a lot of us, it may take a little bit longer. You may hit 36 and it's still coming to fruition. You don't want to believe what you're seeing and hearing from women because you've been told something totally different, despite what you've seen your whole life. This is why I'm big on sitting down, reflecting, therapy, all that type of shit. YouTube is one thing, whether it's my channel, whoever the fuck else, but sitting down, reflecting with yourself, brothers, you know what the hell you heard. I heard enough from Samantha. When she started actually telling this story, not the good little shorts and clips that got me to hit the subscribe button, but when I actually sat down, one, realized who she was, I went ahead and unsubscribed. Two, listening to her tell this story, I done heard this sob ass story before. I done heard this bullshit before. Well, I'm a child of divorce and I never thought it would be me. And I said once I became a mother and I became a wife, we were never going to divorce. And this, but you the one that initiated it.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
And then when brothers are using this shit as an example, like, hey, this is what we're dealing with too. Rich ass Tyrese, as a regular day-to-day guy, Kofa, this the type of shit we got to deal with. So his money didn't even fucking matter. It's the mentality. This is why when brothers are saying vet, there's only so much you can vet, brothers. Do your due diligence, yes. But when it boils down to it, her life experience, her decisions are going to trump whatever type of vetting you did, because all it took was one situation. Now these people in her ear. So once again, further proven, red pill, manosphere, men-centric content, correct. Your friends in your ear, so everybody else's opinion matters more than the man that you married. So you have a leader and you don't want to be a follower. That's on y'all as women.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Let's keep on going.
You didn't have people in your ear. The amount of people that was supposedly in your ear, you also had a whole lot of people like Aventer Gray, Taffy Dollar, Creflo Dollar's wife, who married us. You had a whole lot of people in your ear telling you that you're about to do something stupid, impulsive, and y'all are actually not going through anything that would make you want to leave your husband. Let's go even further. When Aventer Gray and Pastor John Gray were having their own marital issues at the time, you arranged a therapy session with Aventer Gray at our house. And when she walked out of her therapy session, she walked into the foyer where the bumblebee is, and there was 50 boxes with like 7 or 8 people there packing up all the shit to leave the house. And I was in an airplane on my way home to try and fight and save our marriage. So if you had people in your ear at the time, they must be still in your ear, because you're still trying to get $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old. You make $160,000 a year on your own.
160 a year, 338K YouTube subscribers. She's been on YouTube since 21, I think. Yeah, I did a little bit of research. I just did my YouTubes. Just went and looked at her page. Been on since about the last 2 years. 338 subscribers. 338,000 subscribers, excuse me. So 338,000 subscribers, kind of half that 160K a year. She probably getting some bank. That bank is probably coming from YouTube. just, being around Lead and looking at the master class and the way that he's broken down numbers before. So that's probably what the hell he's talking about. And notice that he's giving a lot of detail about the house, little points of fact that he's pointing out, things that we didn't think would matter. This is in the living room, this person name, this situation when you came to the house. Those little things like that, as a man, that lets me know he's telling the fucking truth.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Tyrese ain't up here lying. So the whole his side, her side, and then there's the truth. Tyrese sitting up here telling the truth. So if her friends were in her ear, and then you got pastors and other church members and good family in your other ear, and you decide to go with your bitch ass friends, you made that decision yourself as a grown ass woman. I'm talking to other grown women out there as well. But again, the focus on the men. I'm playing this because I want us to use our voice. Stop staying silent about this shit. And for those other men out there claiming that, oh, y'all hate women. No, puss ass nigga. Dumbass boy. This is the shit we're talking about. Anytime a man speaks on his own fucking experience, it's an issue. Anytime he talks about the issue that may have come up and then he realizes, hey, this is what I should have did, even taking ownership. Now he's soft and he hate women and he gay, of course. So it's a group of men out there that give a lot of pushback at this shit too. I still loading up for that because I'm sick and fucking tired of scrolling the internet every day and some other man has something to say about red pill men-centric content like they don't know what the fuck is going on. Let it keep on running.
This is all a game. You're clout chasing. You're something that I don't even know. A simple woman, not into materialistic things, don't care about fame and mansions and popularity. You're everything that you told me and all of your friends and loved ones that you wasn't. If you wanted to be famous, boo-boo, that's all you had to say. You didn't have to play this game that you wasn't. Now you out here playing on single mothers and their emotions, playing on women that are actually in abusive relationships and fucked up marriages that are toxic and dark and dysfunctional. That's not what that was. You think I would have a song entitled, I Don't Think You Ever Loved Me, if I didn't really feel that way? You think I would have a song out called Love Transaction if I didn't realize that it was never love, it was just a transaction? This shit is about money. You've hired 3 law firms trying to fucking suck me dry. I'm approaching $1 million in legal fees, and we had a prenup.
Wait, it gets worse.
$1 million in legal fees. He ain't even had to pay out on the prenup. Knock on wood, pray the brother don't, but the way the lead attorney broke that shit down, there's probably a good ass chance. So here you have a woman that when they divorced, the baby was 1 year old. Let me tell y'all a quick story time. I had a homeboy. He got married. They had a daughter within the first year of their marriage. Boom, he locked in, and I know they were going through problems. 9 times out of 10, really outside looking in, this just Kofa-ism, me being who I am. But the only reason he stayed is because of that baby. They eventually worked it out, but would have been another divorce on the books. And I truly don't know if they really, really happy or not, or if they just trying to work it out for the kid. But he was telling us he was having a conversation. He overheard his wife on the phone talking to one of her homegirls that had got just recently married as well. After them though, but she had got married and it wasn't working out. They were like at month 9, and she was like, "Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and divorce and annul it and whatever." And my homeboy's wife was telling her friend, "Bitch, you stupid. Even though, y'all not working out, you done made it to 9 months. I told you supposed to get the baby within the first year."
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
So they be plotting and planning. Brothers, watch that shit. You in love, things going right. Y'all even if y'all do the quote unquote right thing and get married. My parents waited 2 years before they had me. This is from both of them. My pops would come off a divorce. It was my mama's first, my mama's first marriage, real marriage. I think she got married when she was 18, hiding the ass, like she say her damn self. They got divorced, childhood friend. still cool. But anyway, long story short, my dad's second marriage, my mom's second marriage. My mom young, she in her early 20s. So she's like, oh, hell no, I ain't going through that shit again. So she wanted to enjoy her husband. My dad wanted to actually enjoy his wife. So 2 years before my big head ass came out the womb. So brothers watch that shit. Back to the story. When Tyrese got this divorce, when she left with a 1-year-old child. One maybe getting ready to turn 2. My homeboy's wife tells her friend, bitch, you stupid. I told you to get that baby in the first year to lock in some type of monetary gain. Even if y'all break up, the brothers 9 times out of 10 got to pay child support. So she was upset with her friend because she missed out on a little bit of a bag. Brothers, I talk this shit for a reason. I play this stuff for a reason. I'm this open book and telling y'all the stories that I've actually heard from other men or stuff that I've been through for a reason. This is bigger than clicks and likes. It is. Speaking of which, hit the like button. Got 12 watching, got like 7 likes. Help a brother out. But it's bigger than quick clicks and likes. I'm still going to be over here cooking. I'm still going to be over here speaking this stuff. Because this is what's happening, even from a celebrity level. This is why I take the celebrity stuff. I told you, I'm going to bring it down to the day-to-day brother. This is somebody I know that I heard this story from out of his own mouth. And this wasn't the first type of story he told me like that about his wife. So while she's this married woman, she's still giving single woman advice to her friends, basically, on how to get the bag. So Tyrese is not lying. He's telling the fucking truth. Let's keep on rolling.
You already tried to ask me to come back. You already tried to reconcile. I told you I was in a relationship with Zelly. And I was not willing to go and break this off or cut this woman off because you decided to wake up on a Wednesday and come back and play in the sandbox. Everything about the way you left me was heartless. It was evil. You never considered me, your marriage, and let alone your innocent 1-year-old child. She had to celebrate her 2nd birthday apart. And if you really are really suddenly caring about the effects that you've had on me and your family, why don't you sick these fucking lawyers off of me?
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Yes, sir! This nigga spitting. Damn, nigga! As you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
This is how brothers come to the dark side. Tyrese still standing on business, still solid brother. You done already tried to spin the block on me. I told you no, I'm with this other woman. I'm not finna just go back to you because I guarantee you she played the I want us to be a family again card.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
I guarantee you she played the I want us to be a family again. This is why when those brothers asked her that question, have you ever thought of reconciling? This is why Tyrese just addressed that shit. This is the father of my children. No shit, you knew that when you fucking left.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
Women are very cunning, gentlemen. I'm not going to say they're smarter than us. They're very cunning. But because we were given the physical strength, they're thinking more often. She knew that was the father of her child when she left. Did she care? No. Tyrese just addressed that as well. Everything you did, everything about you leaving me was cold-hearted. It was just cold. You didn't care. And I've told y'all this here before. If these women will do something to the detriment of their own child, they do not give a fuck about you. Stop giving a fuck about them. If they will harm their child, they don't give a fuck about their friends, their family. They don't care about themselves a lot of times because they put themselves in some fucked up positions. So you got 4 different entities going on that this woman don't give a fuck about. You think she give a fuck about Tyrese?
No, 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 no.
Let's keep on going.
Call your lawyers right now and tell them that everything that you're still trying to get right now, you don't want it no more. $20,000 a month for a child? Our prenup says no alimony. Our prenup said everything that the prenup said. You're trying to crack the prenup. And it's been 3 years of it. I should have never hired a fucking attorney. I had a prenup. Everything that I was supposed to give you in the prenup, I gave it to you. You want more. And it's been 3 years. I've moved on. I'm with Zelly. You moved on. I don't even want to tell niggas the first nigga you started dating when we broke up.
First broke up immediately. I don't know if y'all saw my post earlier, but a lot of these women already got a backup plan. So 9 times out of 10, it's somebody in the industry and somebody that comes down our timeline, has been on some podcast, plays some sport, sings some song. Somebody that the general public would recognize who are into black culture and, you know, the music entertainment industry. So he not even going, again, standing on business as a man. He didn't even put the other brother name out there. Fuck it. That's what she gonna be with? Did Tyrese spaz out? Did he start making a whole bunch of crazy ass videos? Did he do anything to the tune of not taking care of his child? No. But again, from the initial part of the video, I wasn't even going to address this. But
take that monkey shit out. You embarrassing us.
He had to, because she's been doing so much talking. Everybody else has been doing so much talking. Tyrese really ain't said shit. After people clown him for the what more do you want from me? And remember, this was around that time. Everybody banging on him. Y'all niggas, he was probably out there cheating and this, doing it there. We don't know who these men are. I just talked about it last night. Brother can't even put on a fucking suit without getting pushback. Do you pay your child support? Do you take care of your kids? How many felonies you got? Like, that shit fucking matters, because them the niggas y'all out here fucking.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
I'm going to get to y'all comments, man. I'm going to go ahead and let this finish out.
Because you're going to go viral from that. If I were to tell niggas who you started dating as soon as we broke up, you would go viral from that. All you want is attention. You want Facebook followers. You want Instagram followers. You're trying to be a life coach, and you trying to get niggas to drink the Kool-Aid. You fucking with a real one right here.
Bring it back on me.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Tired of this shit, fellas. Start speaking up. This is why I go from 0 to 100 a lot of time and tell somebody to, SMD. Why? Because so many people have talked cash shit about good men for so long, and they support the dudes who are actually tearing up the community. This is an analogy I came up with. That's like everybody standing in front of the house that's on fire. There's a guy standing in front of the house amongst the crowd that everybody can see with a can of gas, matches, and a lighter. Everybody turns their head and looks at you, the guy with the empty hands, and says, do something about this fire. It's your fault. You didn't stop him. Hold on, let me go do something. You run off, you go get some water, you come back. You call the fire department. They're gonna find fault with that. What took you so long to get the water? What took you so long to come up? You called the fire department? Or you had to rely on another man for help? Manosphere. Meanwhile, looking at this dude that 9 times out of 10 started the fire because he's standing there with a can of gas, matches, and a lighter. They don't say word one to him. Stop blaming people. You need to take accountability. You see what's going on with this house. The house is representative of the community. The community is on fire, but you blaming all the good men that didn't have shit to do with setting it on fire. You got a celebrity in Tyrese. 6 foot, 6 pack, 6 figures. Good father. Ain't nobody ever came out and said Tyrese was no bad daddy. Solid man. Again, been in the industry 100 years now. From singing on that bus about some goddamn Coca-Cola back in the fucking 90s, all the way up to now. Tyrese ain't never had no major scandal. And you know what's really fucked up? I'm getting ready to fucking preach. Y'all love Jody. Sorry ass Jody from Baby Boy more than you actually love Tyrese Gibson.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
That is so fucked up. The love that the character Jody gets for being a mama's boy, going back and forth between women, not being the best fucking father, boosting, scheming, scamming, but couldn't defend his home, with Snoop calling in, Snoop mistreating his son. The character that Snoop played, Rodney. But people respect the fuck out of Jody from Baby Boy, but clown the hell out of Tyrese Gibson. Let me slide to y'all comments. Where we at? Where I left off. Almanai 78, what's going on, good sis? She says, shoot, Inventor can't keep John off the men and women. She might not be the best one to give advice. I'm not sure who that is, sis. You might come back in the comments to clear that up for me. Jay Gray says, $1 million in legal fees. Sheesh, it can get like that. You gotta think, on a celebrity level, he's going to get celebrity level attorneys. She's hired 3 firms. She calls one, he calls his homeboy. The other one calls the other homeboy. I think we can all get a piece of this carcass. Me and BT talk about it all the time. The culture vultures. Vultures only come around when something is dead. They feed off the dead. So whenever they found that mistake in the prenup, they figured Tyrese was dead in the water. So now they're gonna start making calls and people are gonna flock in. Again, y'all want the full legal breakdown? Go back to Lead Attorney's channel. I'm not an attorney. I'm not gonna hold myself out to be one. But I'm also a grown ass black man and I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Vultures feed off the dead. They think this brother's down. This is why I say use your voice, brothers. People think Kofa always been like this. Oh, nigga, you one of them niggas back in the day wasn't getting no pussy, man. You hate women and this, that, and the third. No, nigga. I've always did okay with women. Big time community dick, just slanging it around? No. But I did okay with women. But also I know what it is to actually be that solid dude, that checklist that women got. I know what that is to be that and not get chosen. So that would make the women a liar. It took me years before I even found my voice. Again, I was like 38 by the time I said, fuck it. I was 40 by the time I actually started my channel. Started my channel a month last year, 2022. A month after I turned 40. I mean, a month before I turned 40 is when I started my YouTube channel. So even finding my voice, having these conversations offline, it took me a minute to even come here. About 2 more years. Tell your story, bro. Tell your side of the coin. Even if you got something that you've done wrong in there, when you're telling your side of the coin, wise counsel is going to hear you and be able to give you wise counsel on what you did wrong. But they're also going to be able to tell you what the fuck you got right. Right now, Tyrese is forced to come out here and use his voice. Why? His attorneys are fighting 3 law firms. You don't think his case is a major priority for all 3 of those law firms? I'm telling you, as a paralegal, he's a major priority. This is why he said these lawyers are on my neck daily.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Tyrese is not lying. From a professional aspect as a paralegal, I know he's a priority. From a black man aspect, I know he's genuinely hurt. From a father that has had to ask to see his own child, I know he's hurt. Tyrese is not lying. People can say what the fuck they want. Slide back to y'all comments. But yeah, Jay, $1 million in legal fees, bro. He gonna have to fight, and that's before they come down with the decision of whatever they decide from the prenup. Island Black Rebel back in this thing. What's going on, good brother? He says Black Ty is back. He wasn't playing at all, brother. He had to give some smoke. JC says keep cooking. Yes, sir. Hell Kill says preach, bro. My pops would always say take 2 to 3 years and enjoy your wife before y'all have kids. Salute the pops.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Let me keep on going. Island says Ocho Cinco. Yeah, I played that clip where he talks about gaming. Salute to that brother as well. Mo in the building. What's going on? Says Mo, I need a picture with you with the hoodie on. Says Mo got her Stop Lying on Black Men hoodie. Salute, sis, for the purchase. I really appreciate you. I want to put y'all pictures up on the website when y'all get y'all hoodies, whenever y'all do order them. Yeah, so get your hotter than fish grease. Get your Stop Lying on Black Men. We'll take a pivot over there in a second. But Mo, I appreciate you being in here, sis.
You go, girl!
JT in the building. He says salute to the family. Salute to you, brother, out there on the West Coast. Thank you for being in here. Quiet Storm back at it. Quiet Storm drop. That's Dennis Sperling, y'all. Uncle D took Thursday evenings back with his TV series. Yes, salute to him. I got to catch up. I was like halfway through, and then again took the vacation, came back to the whole cloud technology study. So Jay Gray says cook Kofa. Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Bear Little in the building. Salute, brother. Peace to you as well. Hell Kells right back. He says when Tyrese was crying, say, what more do you want from me? It became a meme, and now we see what he's saying.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Quiet Storm with the $5 super stick. He's I see the pair character. I got YouTube open today. He says pair character lifting some weight, saying keep it up. Yes, sir, I will keep it up. Appreciate that. Cherry Witty in the building. Yep, trying to cook. Appreciate it. Broker Traditions says you gotta pay a modeling fee for the pic. Okay. The greatest troll, the most supportive troll ever.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Here y'all go. That damn BT is hell. But yeah, y'all. So back to the video. But I just had those 2 clips. I told y'all we weren't gonna be on here long, man. We under an hour right now, so I really do appreciate y'all. I'm not hopping off yet. I'm just pointing out some other things, but just thanking y'all. Matter of fact, while we do that, let me go ahead and slide over to the website. Y'all stay with me. Let me go ahead and bring that up. Share the screen real quick. Let me stretch this out. Pause. Bam. Move this down a little bit. So yeah. So let's say on the screen. Thanks for choosing us. Look around and buy stuff. We're gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna come up with something more clever later on. But you got your hotter than fish grease hoodie. Go ahead, click on that. So I do have the pink for the ladies. I think Mona D had requested it initially, so I did come back and hit y'all with the pink for the ladies, the hotter than fish grease. So we got the black, well, we got the pink, the dark heather, and the black. And you can see we got up to a 5X. I'm not going to talk about no whole weight loss journey. We got you right now. Hope you lose the weight, come back, buy another one. Then again, like I was just speaking of, with Mo on the go, I appreciate you again, sis. We had the black Stop Lying on Black Men, which is very fitting tonight. Stop Lying on Black Men and Dark Heather, and the Light Pink. Bam. Again, I appreciate the support. Mo, I think you got your hoodie relatively quick. Because at first I know I had sent you the link and I didn't realize that you had ordered it over the weekend to like the day after. So yeah, let me go ahead and bring it back on me. I think I hit the damn button. Oh shit, dumbass boy. There we go. Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. So that's the website. I'm trying to make some adjustments. My damn internet tripping right now. Let that catch up. But yeah, that's the website. But I had to talk about this Tyrese issue, man. I'm so glad. I'm so proud of the brother. No, I don't know the brother from a can of paint, but I'm proud of that brother. And you can be proud of other black men from a distance. I'm glad he came out. I'm glad he spoke about something. As far as his perspective, like I said, his side of the coin. And as men, we got to start doing that, bro. That's the one weapon that we don't use a lot of time is our fucking voice. People aren't going to like what you say. You're a man and you're a black man. You're a black heterosexual man. So yeah, when you stand as a leader, when you say this is not how this shit played out, we're so used to our women being victims. We're so used to that. And it was another part of the video that he went on to say, he went on to speak about. I might do a part 2 to this because I did, kind of cut the video in half. I didn't want to belabor the point, but he spoke on it where he was like, we don't say shit when Mary J. Blige make album after a man or Summer Walker or who the fuck else. But if a man says something, now it's a problem. He's lying. He's making things up. He's not emotionally intelligent. He doesn't know how he made that woman feel. You don't know how we feel as women. So on and so forth. And brothers are tired of that. Like, we're legitimately tired of that. Brothers, use your voice. I think I'm back on here. So did I catch up with the comments? What the hell did BT do? Broke Tradition says press 1 if Kofa should go for another 45 minutes minimum. Look, don't start that shit. Indigo Flow. Indigo Flow says 38 and just starting to say fuck it, brother. I feel you. I know how it is. No, I am not going another 45 minutes, but I will drop this shit in here right now. Is the Growth merch. I'll drop that link in there. No, I ain't going another 45 minutes, man. I gotta get ready for tomorrow. Gotta get back to my studies. Kind of took off, I take the class on Tuesdays. I'm here with y'all on Wednesdays, here with y'all tonight. So I gotta revamp on the studies, start locking and loading. But I just wanted to point that out with Tyrese. I might come back over the weekend, depending on how things go. I'm not gonna make y'all any promises. Y'all know sometimes I pop up on the weekend. It's been a while because again, I had to study, but I might come back and revisit this because this is a topic that I love talking about. Hate the brothers going through it, especially 3 years, especially $1 million worth of legal fees and whatever they got to work out between, him seeing his baby. But I'm glad he came out and spoke, and I wish more men would start doing that. I hope we're seeing a turn with Trevor Bauer coming out. Now Tyrese saying something against whatever your situation is. Because a lot of times when the lawyers do get involved, now you got a clamp on you. They slap a muzzle on you. And then people keep saying, you see, Jonathan Major's been quiet as fuck. And a lot of y'all asses have been quiet as fuck out there in the whole interwebs. Y'all been quiet as hell. Now that they trying to look for this woman to press charges on her, y'all ain't said word one. Black men, all we had was questions. Pay attention, brother. Pay attention. All we had was questions when this initially started with Jonathan Majors. We had questions. Didn't say the brother didn't do it. Just simply said, we have questions. We want to see some more evidence. Where's the footage? This shit ain't sitting right. Lo and behold, we was right to even question. And then it was some brothers that flat out said, I don't think he did that shit. And now it's coming out. But we're taught to err on the side of caution all the time when it comes to black men. This is why I'm saying I'm believing Tyrese. Whatever the fuck did or did not happen. That brother's not lying. His tone of voice, the story he's telling, the details he's giving, the names he's dropping, minus the dude that she was messing with right after they broke up. The man isn't lying, y'all. People are going to see this. They're going to side with her. Then other people are going to say, oh, y'all just siding with him just because he's a man, just because he's a celebrity. No, y'all bitches the one that love Tyrese. He just a regular dude to us. Love his music, cool, but guess what? Most men ain't going to get fucking flabbergasted and fan out unless it's like Kobe. It got to be Kobe, Mike, Bron. Be like, oh shit, I met a GOAT. Y'all know Kobe's my GOAT. I met a GOAT. I can't think of too many people where I'm just going to straight up fan out about. It's popular, and as long as this man has been in the game, Tyrese isn't one of them. You know why? Because he's always come off as a regular day-to-day brother. He just has immense talent, does his job, and goes home to his women or woman whenever he has one, or his family. Slide in. I think I got very little with the $10 super chat. I appreciate you, good brother. With the $10, I'm gonna hit you with this.
Can't believe I made it. It's my first time getting money. Where's my money? It's right here. Right there. Y'all can't see me. We getting rich.
Bring it back on me, nephew. Is fucking hilarious. We getting rich. Yes, sir. I appreciate that $10 super chat. He puts, Bear Little puts, hashtag black men speak freely.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Yes, they are going to call you gay. They're going to tell you that your wee-wee is little. They're going to tell you that you broke. You hate your mama. You hate black women. You hate all women. They're going to recall you gay. All that shit. Speak up, bro. Speak up. When there is a wrongdoing, speak up. Because guess what? When you don't say shit, then that turns into angst and anger towards you too. Because you just let anybody do anything to you. You just let anybody talk to you any kind of goddamn way. I don't know what type of man it is. See, that's why we don't respect black men. Let me get back to y'all comments, man. We getting ready to wrap up. Mike has bad knees says, one, since I missed the whole show. Nah, bro, you was in here earlier, man. I guess you had to step away, but no, I'm not going another 45 minutes, BT. Quiet Storm says, did BT say another 30 live streams and 30 days challenge? No, the fuck he did not. Look, goddamn it, I'm finna play J. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all better go on with that shit. Where's my drop? Talking about 30 day chat. My shit don't want to work now.
Fuck you and your family, bitch.
Y'all know what was coming, goddamn it. Ain't nobody.
Fuck you and your family, bitch.
And bring it back on me. I think I must have hit the damn button twice. Y'all know good and damn well I ain't finna do that shit again. I might do it in May. Depending on what's going on, I might do it in May as a 1-year anniversary. That shit ain't gonna happen before then. No, that's a guarantee. It's not gonna happen before then. Mo says, what's the new schedule? So I just moved Tuesday to Wednesday, basically, sis. So Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 7:30 p.m. because my tech class is on Tuesday night. So I gotta have Tuesday night to sit down and kind of focus. I didn't want to rush through a live because class starts usually like at 8. So I didn't want to rush through a live and just be like, oh yeah, I met my schedule. No, I wanted to give y'all something of substance, at least for an hour, like I did tonight. We had a solid hour, y'all. Talking about going another damn 45 minutes. Not tonight. BT says Kofa should go live every day for 2 weeks. Press 1 if you agree. Y'all just be trolling me now, man. Fuck y'all. Now they're looking to press charges on the woman. Exactly. They're looking to press charges on that woman. They claim that Jonathan Majors beat her up. And yes, sisters, we know it was a white girl. Guess what? Y'all do this shit all the time. And y'all do it in a worse manner because people overlook it and you don't even get charged. They don't even look for that shit. They just believe the black women. And it's so many times the brothers have been set up, robbed, and deleted, and nobody says anything. And some of y'all walking around scot-free and had somebody murked off of your lying ass word. and married to somebody else's son, waiting for him to fuck up. So don't get me started on the whole, see, y'all need to leave them white girls alone. The fuck out of here. Let me see. In the Glow Flow says, don't let anybody try to shame you out of asking questions. Big facts, bro. Uh-oh. Hit the wrong button.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Mike Has Bad Knees says MJ is the GOAT. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to just say Kobe. Let's keep on going. Kill Hall says, thank you, brother. Thank y'all for being in here, man. There is no me without y'all. I'm just an empty head talking on the interwebs, but I appreciate y'all being in here. I appreciate the subscriptions, the likes, and all that. Make sure y'all start sharing this too. So yeah, I do want to get my numbers up. They did grow over the last couple of weeks. Like I said, I took a week off. I told y'all before my goal was to hit 5,000 by the end of the year, barring some miracle video I may drop. Yeah. Probably won't happen, but it's okay. We're going to keep on cooking, but do start sharing this on your socials. Go back and forth. I'm willing to argue with your friends, co-workers, and your family members. So tell them to come on this way. Quiet Storm says, I'm still mad at Kofa dropping that dude and heels hip blast.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
I didn't wear the heels. I just reported the news, brother. And ain't nobody say shit about them dudes, but they pissed off about black men wearing suits. Again, can't make this shit up, man. Look, most of my adorable baby. I think that's the same little boy that says, pull up on me. If y'all seen that video, I think that video with him with the money is a little bit old. So I think he probably about 7 or 8 now, something like that. Man, these kid videos be killing me. JC laughing at that little girl again. Y'all know I had to play JC grandbaby. Quiet Storm says, at least in February, Black History Month. Every day. You know what, Quiet Storm? You might be on to something, bro. I might go live every day in February. I might do that because that's my birthday month. So I might run it up then. Might. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it in May. That's still a might or a maybe too, but I'll think about February as well. Broken Tradition says, press 1 if y'all want Kofa to drop out of his class so he can go live to entertain us more often.
Got it! Hotter than
trolling tonight, man. No, sir. Barry Little says, liked and shared. Salute, Barry. I really appreciate that. Mo says, laughing my ass off. I think you laughing about the little boy. Yeah, Mo, I think it's the same kid. I think he grew up a little bit. BT says, clip that, BT. You heard y'all trying to hold my feet to the fire. I appreciate that, man. Hold me accountable. Jay Gray laughing. So yeah, maybe February, maybe May. I don't know. But if I can get through February, then I can probably double up on May. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where I'm at. Yeah, I think we all caught up on the comments. I'm caught up on the super chats, man. This was a fun one. I wish I had more people in the building tonight. I'm really, really trying to focus on this men's part of it and us just learning together and moving better in a better direction, because these women gonna be these fucking women, bro. That's one thing they gonna do. They gonna do whatever the hell they want to damn do, how they want to do it, divorced, married or not. Even in these committed relationships, I'm single until I'm married. They've been talking that shit. This is not a surprise. So again, for all the brothers out there who want to talk shit about other men because we're going through, the brother isn't ashamed to cry. He's not ashamed to ask, what did I do wrong? Because I got stood up on a date. Whatever the case is, brother. For the men out there that are a little bit socially awkward, let me say this. Go get a good haircut, to include shaving your fucking head bald if you start balding and getting patches. Lose a little bit of weight, gain a little bit of weight if you need to. Learn how to dress. Use the interwebs. Go look at some of Kevin Samuel's old videos when he was talking about style. Go look up Style OG on YouTube. Start piecing things little by little together, because you're already in the right mind state of getting up, going to work, trying to skill and scale up. You're already in that mind state. Don't forget your threads matter. Yes, I know I wear a hoodie all the time. I'm on fucking camera again in my fucking house. So as I try to progress, yes, I'm picking up different pieces here and there, different colognes here and there. Step it up top to bottom, mind, body, soul, whether you're spiritual or not. Have some baseline for your manhood, bro. stand on something. It's only so much we can talk about these regular yuck mouth assholes. It's only so much we're gonna be able to do that and not be held accountable for what we are or are not doing. I told you, stop doing the male equivalent of the things we complain about from women. If they're over there doing that, stop and think for a second. Is there a male equivalent to this? Yes or no? If yes, am I doing that male equivalent to that bullshit that I see her doing? Okay, I need to curb that. I need to stop that. That fucking simple. That'll alleviate a lot of the bullshit. Damn, I thought I heard another comment coming. Oh, y'all just laughing. But tis what it is, y'all. We're going to wrap this thing up tonight. Again, y'all might see me over the weekend. I am going to clip up some of these videos, drop them. So if they do come down your timeline, I know you were in here for the live, but I would really appreciate a like and a share from those clips that I share over the weekend, over the next couple of days and whatnot. Please do that for me. We're all caught up on the comments. Thank everybody for the cash apps, the super chats to drop one. Let me make sure I didn't miss a cash app. Told y'all I'm trying to get better at that. Checking that before I get offline. No cash app tonight. All good. I appreciate y'all. However, anyway, all that. So I might do another part to this Tyrese because I want to see how other people react to it. Men speaking up, but it's imperative, brothers. Use your voice. We getting ready to get up out of here. Like I always tell y'all, I love y'all. Ain't shit you can do about it. So again, this is Growth Talk Podcast, where growth stands for gentlemen reaching our wealth through healing. This is where we help men find a positive fuck it. I am your humble host, Kofa, Kofa, not coffee, not kufu, not Kofi, or any variation thereof. As always, brothers, you matter. You're not crazy. Make better choices. Peace.